Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 3 of the build series of the 91-inch Extreme Flight Extra NG. And as you can see, it's built, which is great. So we did that in one video really. Unboxing was the first one, second one was building, and this one is going to be a very quick setup. Setting up the control surfaces, I've not done anything on the transmitter yet. And then we're going to take it flying. So let's go. So first thing guys, I've already paired the receiver to the transmitter. I've obviously plugged all the servos in, and I've just made sure the servos are trimmed so everything is level. Before I start on setting up the first flight condition, which for those of you that follow me know I normally do 3 flight conditions. First one is called F3A, which is smooth flying. Second one 3D, and then 3D max, which gives me everything. I could just do 2, but it's just what I've got used to. And then I also have a yaw rate on the rudder. Whenever I flick that yaw rate, regardless of the condition, I get full rudder movement. So this time around though, I have invested in an E-Flight, as I said earlier, the E-Flight throw meter. I forgot what it was called then. But this is it basically. So it comes as a 5-in-1 kit where you can do all the instance and everything like that. There are other systems out there, simple systems that aren't digital, but I thought, Joe, I'm gonna go for this one. And this is what it looks like. So you just clip on this to the control surface you want to measure, and then turn it on. Make sure you're at 0, so make sure you're at neutral. If you're not at neutral, just press the button again and 0 it out. Then move the control surface, then on the readout will show you how many degrees you're moving. The nice thing about Extreme Flight is they supply a spec sheet for all their models. So let's go on the website now and have a look at that. And if you scroll down here, off the main Extreme Flight website or any supplier of Extreme Flight, you see the same spec sheet. Scroll down to the bottom and it will show you the movement that they recommend for each of the different control surfaces. So starting off with ailerons, obviously they've got 2 rates here, but maybe we'll just set that up to start off with. They reckon 20 degrees up and down with 18 to 20% expo. High rate 38-37 with 50 to 60 expo. Elevator 10-12 degrees. So on and so forth. And then they've got high 3D on the elevator, they've got tumbling on the elevator as well, then got rudder high and low. So you know what, to make a change, I'm just going to take their settings. I've never done that before, so I've not had one of these throw meters before, but I'm going to take their settings and just give it a go. So we're going to do that now, quickly set up the transmitter with those settings, and I'll show you how this works on the control surfaces, and then we're going to go flying. Okay, so that's just at the bottom of the screen. I'll use 2 cameras here to show you what's actually happening. Let me turn the model on first. Transmitter on, power box switch coming on now. That's level. Ignore the servo chatter, that's perfectly normal for these digital servos. But let me just film this as I turn it on from the other camera. There you go, it's on because it's already connected. It's on pretty much 0 at the moment. Obviously very sensitive. So if I just move the aileron, again, I've not done any configuration on this whatsoever at the moment, other than just done the sub trim. But if I move the aileron to the right, you can see it's counting how many degrees of movement I have. And there you go, it's 38 down at the moment. If I move the aileron up, obviously it's now going negative, but same thing, way too much at 49. So I'm basically going to adjust the transmitter until I get that to the settings that Extreme Flight recommends. Let's go for the rates. Let's go up first. Oh, bring that right back down. So we want this on 20 degrees. 33, 32, 20, 25. 20 degrees, spot on. So that's brought the rate down to 45 from 100, and we want 20 in the opposite direction as well. Let's bring it down before we try it. Currently on 16, 19.5, 20.3, that'll do. So there we go already. We've got that moving a lot less. See, for me that still looks too much, but we'll give it a go. And then on Expo, they suggested Let's check. 18 to 20. So let's go 20 because that looks like a lot of movement for me. So I'll just film this for you. So again, I'm just in the AFR on my first condition. And it'll be negative on the futile transmitter. Smooth it up to negative 20 so the line's smoothed out. Negative 20 again. There we go. So hard to see what it's like on the bench. Looks a little bit twitchy from here, but I mean, I'm going to try it on those settings, like I said. So I'll quickly do that for the other control surfaces, and then I'll show you. Guys, that was a game changer. 100% recommend one of these. Literally set this model up in probably under 5 minutes. Let's turn that off. Yeah, set up really quick. Let me just show you what we've got. Right, let's turn her on. Bit of an odd camera angle, but bear with me as we are about to go flying. Okay, so firstly on low rates, recommended settings, aileron movement, elevator, small amount, and rudder. I've set up a 3D rate as per setting, so there's ailerons in 3D. Elevator, more aggressive. I've not done 3D max at the moment, I'm just going to go this for a moment. And if I go back to low rates, I've also set up a switch for the rudder. So I'm going to override, just get full rudder movement when I want to. Well, there's quite a lot of rudder movement there anyway. So we are good to go. Can't see me, but there you go, that's better. We're good to go. Let's go flying. Cool. So here we go, guys. We are ready for the maiden flight. Weather's pretty good, a bit of a breeze. Already making up the excuses, but we are good to go. I've also installed a camera on the wingtip so we can see what the plane's like in the air. Let's get on with it. And I swear I remember I've not plugged in the batteries yet. First one. Second one. Sounds right, doesn't it? Okay, all ready? Not convinced on how much elevator movement I've got there. Let's give it a go. Do a trimming circuit. it down, go around. Okay, so first impressions, I'm really pleased with the model. You see it is buffeting around a little bit today, a little bit blowy out there. For me, it's just a little bit too sensitive, so I'm going to dial in a bit more expo. But apart from that, I think that's pretty good. Let's just check the trims. I've got a tiny bit of up elevator in, so my CFG probably isn't quite right at the moment. So we'll adjust that and then we'll go again. But yeah, first impressions, really good. Can't wait to get used to the model.